Hello everybody, this is Tom, VA3WBA. In this short video I would like to share some construction details of my homemade Mobius antenna. This antenna is essentially made of two pieces of coax cable. It's a regular 75 ohm TV coax cable, but not the one that you would use as a jumper cable between your, let's say, VCR and TV. This is the coax used by installers. So the center conductor of the coax is solid and very stiff, which makes this antenna pretty much self-supporting. You don't need any piece of wood or plastic to keep it in shape. I bent the coax by hand, and essentially the antenna keeps its shape even if I move it around. Here you can see the antenna hanging off the door of the closet, and there's no cable connected to it. But as you can see, it still keeps its shape, and it can be like this for a very long period of time, and it will not change this shape, which is very good and simplifies its construction. Before we take a look into antennas insides, let's get a few things out of the way. The first thing would be the bill of materials. You can see a list of all the parts that I either purchased or had on hand to make the antenna. You're gonna see that I purchased some extra parts because I believe I'll be able to use them in my future projects. So essentially you're gonna have F-type antenna connectors, binocular core for the transformer. This is made of material 43. I have two small plastic boxes. Essentially any box will do. If you have a small box after candy or medicine, you may probably use these. I use 0.5 millimeters copper wire, but you can use any isolated, thin isolated wire. The antenna is really like the arms of the antenna are made of two pieces of 1 meter long 75 ohm antenna wire. The wire has a solid conductor, which makes the antenna self-supporting. And of course, I have a BNC connector used to connect the antenna to the radio. All information needed to construct the antenna can be easily found on the internet. There are countless diagrams and video clips showing, how to build the antenna and how to use it. The parts that I mentioned are here. So for instance, the binocular core, you can get similar core from eBay. The TV connectors, I sourced these from AliExpress, and you can see they're like $3 Canadian. So this is not a lot of money, and that's why I'm saying, buy a little bit more than you need, because perhaps you can build two of these antennas or use parts for your future projects. For both the transformer and crossover, I used professional boxes. They are made by a company called Hammond. For TV connectors here, these connectors were ordered from AliExpress. I got 10 of them. This is the BNC connector, which you can purchase pretty much anywhere. The transformer is made of binocular core. This is core made of material number 43. And essentially everything is, for the wire, I think I used 0.5 millimeter copper wire. The transformer is attached with a piece of double sticky tape. So this is really very simple configuration. And you can see the TV cable. So the core of the cable is solid, which makes this antenna very rigid. And the crossover, it's really crossover. So the shield of one connection goes to the center conductor and vice versa. And all this, essentially, it's firm enough and can exist on its own without any additional support. As you are working on your antenna, you will find out that the most difficult part is actually drilling through the plastic. These boxes are made of very soft plastic, and I discovered that as I was drilling them, the drilling bit used to sink through the plastic and tend to shred the boxes. So be very careful, figure out the way to drill it. The other thing is you don't have to use commercially available boxes. You can use boxes after your favorite brand of candies or some medicine or any other plastic box that you have on hand. They don't have to be identical. I really purchased them because I keep this antenna at home and I don't want this antenna to become really an eyesore in my room. So I try to make it aesthetically pleasing. But you know what? If it's in the attic or somewhere where nobody sees it, you can use pretty much anything. I hope you really enjoyed this short video. For more videos like this, please click like and subscribe. And if I see demand, I'll be happy to produce more interesting videos on ham radio antennas and this kind of stuff. Do not hesitate to ask your questions in the comments. I'd be happy to reply to all of them. Thank you very much and appreciate your attention.